Hey, good evening, my friends. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Walking out on the sandbar at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park up in North Naples, Florida. Another hour before low tide. That tide is still going out. Look at it. Amazing. I'm not seeing much of anything on the sandbars, though, as far as shells. There's Area 4 back there. Lots of extra beach right now. We had some pretty good rain earlier today. Now it's all inland. You can see the gray sky back to the east. Some thunder and lightning. Well needed rain though. We're in the clear now for the rest of the evening. Holy crap. Look at that. Wow. Who wants to bet that they're just going to leave that like that when they leave? Who wants to bet we'll see that out on the beach tomorrow morning? That hole is probably 5 feet deep. That's where the ranger needs to come and have a little discussion with them. Pretty quiet here at the park. As I was driving in, I'm up in Area 4, parked up in Area 4. There was maybe a handful of cars in each parking lot. I'm guessing as we get a little closer to sunset, there'll be some more people out here. But here's where I was walking this morning. This is where the water was up to this morning. Right where I'm walking now. hanging out with me this evening. It's pretty calm out there. Nice breeze coming from the east. Not sure if there's going to be a colorful sunset. I don't know. Clouds are pretty thick out there on the western horizon. The sun's up in those clouds, up in there right now. I was thinking there might be a sea star maybe in one of these little tide pools, but I am not seeing much of anything here. These little areas of water between the normal beach and the sandbar. Every once in a while we see some little sea stars in here, some live fighting conchs. I'm not seeing anything here. Kind of quiet. Just gonna keep making my way down the beach, and I'll turn around and walk back up the other direction. Got a little bit of time on my hands, some time to kill. Try and come out here and earn my keep. There's the skybox over there. Right there is the skybox. Bugs aren't bad out here tonight. That's one good thing. Not getting swarmed by flies and mosquitoes. Oh, nothing here. An old fighting conch shell down there. Another old fighting conch. Really old one. Oh, I think we got a little olive shell over here crawling around. That looks like a little olive. Yep, a little live olive crawling around. Neat. We haven't seen one of those in a while on our beach walks. A little one. A little live olive shell. I don't know if it's going to come out and crawl around in my hand. They usually do. There it comes. Here comes the little olive snail. Where are you going? How neat is that, huh? Oops, turn you around there. Sweet. I see a couple more maybe over here. Let me go see if there's any bigger ones. It's kind of a small one. I'm going to put it right back in where it was, bulldozing its way along in the sand there. I see some more little trails. Looking for a big one. One of those great big ones. Another smaller one down there. This one did a U-turn. There it is right there, the live olive shell. Very cool. This is down at the very south end of Area 4, north end of Area 5, but there's quite a few of them here. I'm looking for one of those big granddaddies out here, though. Just seeing all the little ones. They're all little. They're all small ones. Hey, thanks for those stars. That's cool. I appreciate that. Got a lot of goals I've got to achieve here over the next 6 months. Getting more stars and sponsors, and all that good stuff. Supporters. Boy, there's a lot of them. No kidding. There's a lot of little olives here. They're all the same size, though. They're all the same. Boy, a year or so ago, we were finding some whoppers out here. Some huge ones. Beautiful, those olive shells. Where's the sand dollars? I'm seeing little bumps here. Sometimes this is what the little sand dollars look like, these little bumps here. You dig down and you'll find a sand dollar, but nope. Huh. I don't know what made those little bumps. Usually when you see these little bumps, there's sand dollars buried down there. Not there. I'm sure there's some sand dollars out in the water here. Boy, that breeze feels great. Such a difference from this morning with that humidity. Ugh. The humidity in the daytime here is just nuts. Now I don't see any olive shells. There was a bunch of them back in that one little stretch of sandbar. Oh, sweet. Somebody was generous. Somebody was generous with the stars. That's awesome. Huh. These damn goggles. You find these everywhere here on the beach. Everywhere. Just a nuisance. Good evening. Oh, you found a sea star. Oh, and there's another one. I was wondering. Oh, there's a big one. Look at that one. Look how big this one is. Wow. Somewhere in there. Or no. Where is he? Must not there.
Oh.
That's funny. Wow. Little sea stars. We haven't seen them in a while there. Look at that. This guy's missing a lot of his arms. Beautiful. What's left of a 9-armed sea star. I was hoping to see one of those. I was hoping to. I knew we'd see these. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the size of that guy. That's a big one. Live 9-armed sea star. We haven't seen any of those during my beach walks in a while. Remember, that's what I said earlier. I was looking in the little tide pool. Look at him crawling along there. Crawling along the bottom. He's moving fast. He is crawling fast. Watch how fast he's going. Find something on the bottom. Look how fast he's going. I never seen him move that fast. That is cool. Look at him go. You're going the wrong way though, buddy. You're hauling butt, but you're going the wrong direction. I hope nobody takes him home. We don't take anything that's alive home with us. Wow. That was awesome. I think there's another one over here. They're just buried under the sand. You gotta be careful when you're walking around here. This could just be an imprint from one down here too. Yep. These sandbars used to be covered with these sea stars in the old days. Oh, this is sad. There's an arm. There's an arm from one of them. Still moving around. Somebody might have stepped on it. Oh, sad. I don't like seeing that. There's more arms over here. Somebody. Another little sea star arm. That's sad. The good news is they can grow them back. They can grow their little arms back. So it's not the end of the world. Just takes them a while to do that. There it is down there. Still crawling along. Very cool. Very, very cool. That other one's crawled up under the edge of the sandbar. It's missing some arms. What else are we gonna see? This is fun. This is kind of fun. Different. There's a big starfish right over there. Right in that little pond there. There's one right there. There's one that's got some broken arms. And then if you just go up a little further, there's another one on this side. I was gonna say sea star, but I think kids respond to starfish more than sea stars. Boy, another group of olive shells out here crawling around. Cool beans, man. They're all small though. All these little olives. Not seeing any big olive shells. All these little guys. They usually pop right out in a minute or two and start crawling around in my hand. I want to find a big one. I want to find a big olive shell. So happy to see the sea stars. Come on, camera. Get your focus. There you go. I'm down at the north end of Area 2 right now. It looks like the sandbar kind of disappears. And now it's there. It's just not as pronounced. So cool. But all these little lines, if you look closely here in the sand, all these little lines, those are olive shells bulldozing their way through the sand. Olive snails. Olive snails. Every single one is about the same size. They're beautiful shells. Gorgeous little shells. Each one's got a kind of its own little unique pattern. I just think it's so neat when they crawl around in my hand. You can see his little eyeballs, his little antennas there coming out in the front there on the left. Mother Nature is awesome, isn't she? Just find these things so fascinating. So fascinating. Just surrounded by beauty here at the park. Don't know where the sand dollars are. Surprised I haven't seen any of them. They're here, I just haven't found them. They're hiding from me, being elusive. There's the boardwalk up at the north end of Area 2 over there. We've seen that many a times. I think I'm gonna spin around and go up to Area 5, start making my way up there. I can't promise I'm gonna hang out for sunset. I did want to take a little evening stroll here, let you see what this place looks like at a low tide. It's been a while since we've been together for low tide like this. Just wanted to refresh your memory. Full low tide is at about 7:20, somewhere in there. Oh, thank you for the stars. Got another 100 stars. I love it. The evening's not over yet. Who knows what's waiting for us up the beach here. It'll be something to see a sea turtle come crawling out of the water. An early arrival, wouldn't that be something? The odds of that are pretty slim. Not impossible, but slim. They're usually pretty far out at this time. They don't start making their way in till it starts getting dark, but it's not impossible to see a sea turtle come up on the beach at dusk. Actually, already this nesting season, somebody saw one down to the south at Vanderbilt Beach at sunset. There's lots of photos and videos of it. That was cool. I'm always jealous when people get to witness that. I'm like, come on, I come out here every day. It should be my turn. It should be my turn to witness that. Only seen one loggerhead sea turtle on the beach attempting to nest, and that was old peg leg there. What did we used to call her? The three-legged sea turtle that we saw that morning. She's missing one of her flippers. What did we call her? That was Dave Stewart and I came across her one morning when we were out here early. Up on the beach. Fran, that was it Fran? Three flipper Franny? Something like that, yeah, three flipper Franny. There could be something in this water, just this little gully here, this little trench here. Something could be caught up in there. It's like, I don't know if I want to walk along the water's edge or along here. So many temptations out here. I had a great meeting with my friends at Fairway Bible Church this afternoon, trying to get them on track with their Facebook page and helping them spread the word, get the word out, get their message out. So there's a pocket of rain out there just below the sun. Check this little tide pool here. Nothing here. Nothing crawling around here. But you gotta look really close for those sea stars there. Usually you just see an outline of them. Not much in the way of seashells down here. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me this evening. I'm going to try to do this more often, as long as you guys are as generous as you have been being lately. I'm going to start coming out here more often in the evenings. Keeps me out of trouble. Not that I get in trouble. Where's Jan? Is Jan on here? Did Jan pop on with us? Love those reflections in the water. That's some pretty dark gray sky back there, but it's not coming our way, thankfully. I think we're going to be good in the morning. I don't think we're going to have any rain tomorrow morning, so I'll be out here tomorrow morning. What a glorious evening, as our captain would say, huh? A glorious evening. I don't know if Kathy popped on here, Roy's daughter. She might have popped on here. If you see a Kathy Lawler, that would be Roy's daughter. Be fun having her on here with us. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. More stars. Yowza, yowza. You guys are making me a star. Amazing. That water is definitely warming up. The internet says it's 85. I'm not in my bathing suit tonight. I'm in my shorts. I don't want to get them wet out here. Look how far back that beach is. If you look really, really close, there's 5 sea turtle nests there. They're really hard to see. There's one over here. You can see the little yellow tag on it. There's one right there. You can see the 2 white plaques. There's one here. You can see the yellow on it, the yellow tag. One over here with the yellow tag, and one over here in the yellow tag. This is the biggest cluster of nests here. This is 5 nests. And this is in the south end of Area 4. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a hot spot for a little while. A popular spot. I think it was a little group, you know, a little club, a little ladies club, and they come up and lay their eggs and have a little dialogue with each other while they're up there. A little gossip session. Area Roy's up there. That's Area Roy up there. Ugh. Some of this sand has been underwater for so long it has kind of a funky smell to it. Not red tide. No red tide. Not coughing because of red tide. They're filling in their hole. Hallelujah. Somebody got the message. They're filling in that huge hole that we saw earlier. Thank you, Lord. Somebody cares. I'll bet you a ranger said something about it when he saw him digging it. Well, that was a gigantic hole. That wind's shifting now. It's feeling like it's coming out of the northeast. Coming out of the northeast. Picking up. Getting a little color out there. Getting a little color. Here's Roy's area right here. Area Roy. Right there, Tammy. This is Roy's area. Right here under these trees. This was his favorite spot in the park. That was our thinking tree, Roy and I. We'd have some great conversations under that pine tree. We might see our friends Todd and Kathy Carroll out here. I don't know if you remember one morning when we came out, the morning after Roy passed, there were some beautiful flowers on Audrey's bench. That was Todd and Kathy that put them there. That was so thoughtful. They said they were going to be up in Area 5. Kevin's up here somewhere. I saw Kevin. He whipped in behind me in the parking lot, so he was trying to beat me to the beach here tonight to get any shells that might be out here. He's like that, Kevin. He's a hoarder. He wants to beat me to all the good shells. Remember him walking ahead of me back when the shelling was great up at Wiggins Pass? You always see Kevin up in front of me. I'm just kidding. It is gorgeous out here. That breeze is so nice. I know it's noisy, but that breeze is beautiful. It's a welcome change. It dropped the temperature a lot. I'm kind of surprised I didn't see any sand dollars. They could have been scooped up by other folks already. Look at that view. Hello, Tammy. Good evening, Tammy. Haven't seen any little olive shells up here at the north end of the park. They seem to be more down to the south, further away from the pass. See if there's anything over here. Piece of a cockle shell down there. A broken cockle shell. That's what it looks like to me. Yep, the edge of a cockle. That was another thing we used to see at low tides, were a lot of live cockle shells, live cockles, half buried in the sand. I'm just happy we saw those sea stars. That made my night. For me, that made it worth it right there, seeing them. Sometimes around this time we'll see the dolphins heading back home, swimming up to the north, heading up towards the pass. I think they sleep in the back bay here behind the park. Hey, Daryl. Daryl, Rose. I was wondering if we'd see Daryl on here. Figured he'd still be working with that time difference out there. Oh, I see the old steel manatee. The old steel manatee up here. Darn it. Have my swim trunks on. I can't walk out to it. Darn it. It's just behind that guy out there. Just to his right. Right out there is the steel manatee. Right there. Right in the center of the frame. like it's out of the water. It is out of the water. Haven't seen the old manatee in a while, huh? The old steel manatee. People are like, what the heck is that? Oh well. A lot of history there. Somebody can explain it. Put it right in the light there. There it is. Bobby, if Bobby were here, she could sing her song for us about the old steel manatee. Do you know? Nobody knows where it came from. Neat. Neat, neat. A steel manatee sighting. Todd and Kathy over here. What's up, kids? We're, of course, we're live as live can be, man. Yeah, put a show on for us. This is what people look like when they first get here. Now, yeah. Give them a couple months out here at the beach.
So up there at the paths in the sand, you got all these like squiggly lines that look like snakes.
The olive shells.
No, they're like a big line, like this in the sand, like it was buried.
Right, that's the olive snails.
Oh, really?
If you put your finger at the end of it, there's an olive snail down there crawling around.
Oh, I'm like, oh my God, are those snakes out here?
No snakes. Those are the olives. There's the steel manatee right there.
Yeah, that's the first time we saw it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Right out there. Saw some sea stars down the way down there in one of the little tidal pools. Saw a couple nice
Oh, yeah?
9-armed sea stars and
Cool.
all these little olive shells all over the place. Did you see any dolphins up there?
No.
No dolphins?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, right there. Right
Oh,
there's
right there,
dolphins.
right there.
Look, straight out through here. Watch
They're-
over here.
Yep. They're heading, we're probably going this way.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah,
It's
it
right
was-
up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, dolphins. They're going to probably come into the pass.
They're there.
I missed it, darn it.
No,
Oh, there they are. Yep. They're pretty far out. All you got to do is talk about them. Let's see if we see them come up. Let's see if we see the dolphins pop up out there. They're really far out. I don't know which way they're headed. I think there was a couple of them out there. Which way are they going, left or right? They're really far out there. They're in the dark spots out there. They weren't in the light earlier. Oop, there they are. They're coming up this way. Your eyes peeled out there. It's gonna be hard to see them. Sorry. If if I can find them. I don't know where they are. Get up closer to the pass. See if they're heading in towards the pass. Sun's behind those clouds now in the center of the screen. Heck, they just disappeared on me. Look at all this sandbar here. Remember how the old boardwalk was almost was an island this morning? Look at it now. From one extreme to the other. Amazing. About that. Some pelicans sitting out there. I don't know if you see the little pelicans out in the water there. They're just taking off. That glow. Sun behind the rain. Where's the dolphin? Dolphin should pop up in the middle of the pelicans. Fishermen. No clue where those dolphins went. We'll just take a peek around the corner here at the river. And then start our walk back down the beach to where we came in. Wow. No fishermen. Oh, maybe one fisherman. Tide is still going out, it looks like. Feel like I'm standing on a mountain here. Boy, there's beach all the way down there to the corner. Past marker number 8. Standing down below me. Looks a little different, doesn't it, than it did this morning? See that big drop off over here at the pass. When I pan around, you can see that ledge, how high it is. It's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Slimy. Slimy, slimy. getting anything?
Catfish so far.
Catfish in the net?
Oh, no, I've got plenty of bait in the net.
Oh, okay. I thought you caught a catfish in that. I was like, oh man.
That'd be a mess. Slimy mess.
Yeah. Look at those stair steps. Gives you a good idea of how low it is here. He's got a bite here, maybe. Might have got something. The tide's moving fast out of here. Nope, another catfish. Another. Yeah, it's better than not catching anything. The channel cats. Those dolphins done disappeared on me out there. Disappeared on me. They were out there by those markers, 2 dolphins. Just lost sight of them. That storm's just been hanging out there the entire evening. Almost in that same spot all evening. I'll tell you what, if you enjoy these evening strolls, these early evening strolls, just keep doing what you're doing. Tune in, tell your friends, keep sending them stars and those tips, and I'll be back out here. I'll keep coming out here in the evening if you enjoy it. It's so neat seeing the contrast between the early morning and the early evening. But Here's the old boardwalk. Oh. Remember the water was all around this today? The water was up to the dunes back there, washing the beach away. Now look. What a difference. What a huge difference. I didn't know you still worked here, Louie. He's dead on me. There's Ranger Louie, everybody.
How you doing, folks?
One of Roy's, another one of those angels that helped take care of Roy. It was a joy, wasn't it? But it was still an angel in his life. He had lots of angels watching over him. Oh, man.
No, this is my, folks, you know we close in half an hour.
Thank you, sir.
This is my, I have one more week after this. I'm leaving.
Really?
Yeah.
You're staying here, though?
No.
Oh, you're
If I
leaving
was
town?
Staying, yeah, if I was staying here,
Oh.
I'd stay in the park.
Oh.
Orlando.
Oh,
My
wow.
wife got a job, not a job, she got a position in an accelerated nursing program.
Oh, okay.
So she's up there, she started and we got a place we're moving into July 5th, so.
Oh,
We're
wow.
almost out of here. Do you come still in the mornings?
Yeah, I do come in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Not in the evenings, but I'm thinking about coming out here in the evenings
It's
now.
so beautiful here.
What a difference. The mornings is so muggy. The humidity is
Hey,
deadly.
Today, when I got here, 12:30 or whatever, it was so fucking muggy. I couldn't believe it. And then now, it's wonderful.
Isn't it unbelievable? The cool breeze
It
blowing.
feels so good.
Yep.
I wish it could last forever.
I tell you what, I'm dying by the end of my walk in the morning.
Oh, I know. It can be a killer, and it's going to get worse.
Yeah, that's the
This is
bad
worse.
thing.
Just
It was just the first day of summer.
have a good time.
All right. Ranger Louie is going to be leaving us, moving up to Orlando. Losing a good ranger here. He did take good care of Roy. He was always chauffeuring Roy around. Roy had an armada of friends here to chauffeur him around. I don't know if Todd and Kathy are still here. The Rangers telling everybody to think about packing up. Park's closing in half an hour. I have no idea how long I've even been on for here this evening. Probably more than an hour. Sorry about Louie's little faux pas there slipping out. I don't know if you heard him. That sky up there is probably going to light up this evening. Those little scale clouds, the little scaly looking clouds. I don't know where Kevin went. He snuck by me somewhere. Hey, Robert. There's your low tide, Robert. What a great night, huh? What a way to spend our evening together with our friends at the beach. A little bit of a golden glow there. I'll try to get out here again tomorrow evening. I'll be out in the morning around my usual time, around 8, maybe a little earlier. It depends when they open the gates. But I'll be out here in the morning, tomorrow morning, and then maybe again tomorrow evening. We'll see how the weather. The weather holds out for us tomorrow evening. Supposed to see some rain tomorrow evening, but you never know. Tally ho, Tammy ho. Hey, thank you once again. Thank you for those stars. I appreciate that. If you'd like to send a little tip, I appreciate your tips, your little contributions. You can find a link to my new Venmo account, my Venmo account username in the description of this post. If you guys are familiar with Venmo, that is awesome. No fees with Venmo. I got also a link to my PayPal. There's some fees in that. So I'm really liking that Venmo. I do rely on your contributions to make ends meet every month, believe me. And every dollar counts. I want to come up on the boardwalk here in Area 4 and give you a look around over the tops of the sea oats here. It's always such a beautiful view. Before heading out, this is where I start a lot of my morning beach walks, right here on this boardwalk. The parking lot right down at the end of it there, not far away. Pretty soon this will be just covered with dragonflies. There'll be dragonflies all over the place. That's another really neat sight. When you come out here for sunset, the dragonflies eating all the skeeters. Paradise. Paradise, paradise. Another evening in paradise. There's a sea oat just opening up over here, just starting to bloom right here in the middle. Well, I gotta start making my way back over to where we started here. It is that time. They're giving people the boot. I don't want to be spending the night here. It'd be fun, but I just didn't bring any supplies. I didn't bring any donuts. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Spread the word, share the love. Bringing wonderful people just like you together, one beach walk at a time. Mostly in the mornings. But here we are. Well, until next time, tally ho, my friends, tally ho. Stay safe, stay strong. Of course, stay healthy. And stay awake. No, sweet dreams, everybody, sweet dreams. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless. Good night, Roy, and good night, Audrey.